Things that make you go, February 1999, Bellevue, Washington. As Jesus was born in or before the year 4 BC, that means 1997 at the latest was the 2000th anniversary of his birth. The kind of men women have sex with determines what kind of men will be most readily available to future generations of women. Reproduce with bad boys, and that's the kind of men your daughters will get. If men are bad, it's because that's what past generations of women wanted. From 17 magazine to Cosmo to Ms. magazine, virtually everything every one of them has to say about how to recognize and get Mr. Right, all but guarantees an abusive relationship, because when they discarded orthodox culture, they lost the ability to recognize civilized men. Unprotected by centuries of female tradition, feminists revile as patriarchal and oppressive. Women fall victim to one of the most potent and compelling forces in human nature: hormones. Most people think all American Indians look like Graham Greene or Elaine Miles, when, because Native Americans are an Asian-Caucasian hybrid whose primary phenotypes are recessive after only 1 or 2 or 3 generations of crossbreeding, few look Indian, like me. Why should single, childless men support fathers' rights? Because while opposing fathers' rights might get you laid today, it will get you screwed tomorrow. Fathers' rights organizations who do not recruit single, childless men are ignoring a huge number of politically mobile and relatively unfettered prospective supporters. Many psychologists say being touched by another and touching another is necessary to the survival of all mammals. They say women require more such significant touching than men. They, including feminists, also expect men to be able to endure, if necessary, a lifetime with virtually no such touching. Then these sadistic perverts wonder why most stalkers and sex offenders are men. If the anti-black bigotry of some whites excuses the anti-white bigotry of some blacks, then by the twisted logic of bigotry's apologists, when the anti-white bigotry of some blacks extends to include American Indians, that would be an excuse for anti-black bigotry in Indians. In the interests of promoting diversity, our communities have lost one of the most compelling forces for promoting harmony: mutual politeness. In 1965, most Americans agreed it was time to stop ignoring that many European Americans treated African Americans like second-class citizens. The stereotypical European American acted like they owned the country and everybody in it. But now, many African Americans behave exactly the same way. Who can wonder why American Indians see little difference between them?